Heather served in the United States Navy and earned her bachelor's degree in political science from Drake University in Iowa through the GI Bill. She's been active in politics for many years and is now the Democratic candidate for the 1st District U.S. Representative. Please welcome Ms. Heather Ryan.
Thank you so much. It is an honor to be here. I'd like to make a public service announcement first. The red pickup truck with Kentucky license plate numbers 640ASC. My campaign volunteers got you on camera pulling up the Democratic signs. We'd like them back. You can pull up our signs. You can make fun of us on TV, but you can't silence our voice. So we'd like our Democratic signs back. Thank you very much. In years gone by, I have been one of you in the audience. I've been a spectator, taking politicians to task. 2 years ago, my daughter and I were even on the front page of the Paducah Sun right after the Fancy Farm picnic. I can tell you now that I'm a Democratic challenger, my face will never be on the front page of that right-wing rag ever again. Now this is a political scientist's dream come true, to be running for Congress and speaking here at Fancy Farm. For this honor, I have to thank Mitch McConnell. Had he not been such a thin-skinned, dirty, corrupt politician, I would not be here today. Thanks, Mitch! But he left. He must have been afraid of my 12-year-old daughter again. But let me not forget to thank Ed Whitfield too, because had he not been such an absentee, do-nothing representative, I wouldn't have needed to run. Now, through my many travels throughout the 1st District, I have heard citizens are hurting. They're hurting for jobs, they're hurting for health care, they're hurting because of the price of gas, and they're hurting for a representative who will not sell them out to wealthy special interest groups like Exxon, Chevron, Pfizer, and Halliburton. I hear this pain and I understand this pain because I am one of you. And because I am one of you, I can make the promise that your interests in Washington, D.C. will be represented, unlike my opponent. I won't sell myself out to Washington, D.C. special interests. They can't warp me, buy me, or sell me like my opponent. I can promise to work for the people of Paducah, of Cadiz, of Benton, Central City, and Fancy Farm because I am one of you. In 13 years, my opponent has proven time and time and time again that his only concern is staying in power. He allows his rich donors to dictate how he votes, and his shining piece of legislation in 13 years is a national ban on eating horse meat. Let me tell you something, Mr. Whitfield. The people of Kentucky are more concerned with making ends meet than horse meat. While in Congress, Exxon Eddie Whitfield has received over $500,000 worth of special interest group money from oil companies. He also owns almost $500,000 worth of Exxon and Chevron stock alone. Who do you think Exxon Eddie represents? Gas prices are at an all-time high. Exxon just posted the biggest quarterly profits of any company ever in the history of the world. And Exxon Eddie is in the back pocket of special interest oil companies. Every time you fill your gas tank, he makes a profit. Why would he want to change that? The most disturbing thing of all is that my opponent will take money from anyone. After terrorists attacked America in 9/11, most of us came together against terrorism. But my opponent chose instead to continue to accept money and trips to the Middle East from terrorists and terrorist-sponsored organizations. One of his campaign donors, Abdul Rahman Alamoudi, is now serving 23 years in federal prison for being a terrorist. but Whitfield kept his money. So after 13 years in Congress, my opponent has chosen money and power over the people of Western Kentucky. And for that, I say, shame on you, Ed Whitfield. For caring more about horses than the people of your district, I say, shame on you, Ed Whitfield. And for selling us out to big oil when we can't afford to get to work, I say, shame on you, Ed Whitfield. And most of all, for keeping the blood-stained money of a convicted terrorist, I say, shame on you, Ed Whitfield. My name is Heather Ryan. I'm a wife, a mother, a veteran of the United States Navy. I'm a citizen of Western Kentucky, and I'm a proud Democrat. I'm running for Congress because I am one of you. Thank you very much.